Imagine waking up one morning, stretching your arms, and feeling like everything is fine. You swing your legs off the bed, stand up, and suddenly the room starts spinning. You grab onto the nightstand, your heart pounding. It feels like it came out of nowhere, right? But the truth is, this kind of sudden dizziness is a warning sign. It happens because of simple mistakes that most people do not even realize they are making. Mistakes that, if ignored, can lead to dangerous falls, hospital visits, and serious injuries. Today, I am here to explain these common errors and, more importantly, how you can avoid them. Because protecting your health starts with the smallest steps, and it starts first thing in the morning. Getting older is not just about adding candles to the birthday cake. It is about understanding how our bodies change in ways we never used to think about. The simple habits we once took for granted, like hopping out of bed or skipping breakfast, can quietly start working against us. You might not feel it right away, but over time, these small choices can have a big impact on your heart, your balance, and even your brain health. The good news is you do not need a complete life overhaul to stay strong and independent. It starts with a few smart changes in your morning routine. Small steps that build up day after day. Stick with me, because later I'm sharing 3 easy habits that can make every morning a safer, healthier one. A lot of people believe that feeling dizzy, losing balance, or even struggling with low energy in the morning is just part of getting older. But honestly, that is not the full story. Much of it comes down to habits we do not even think about. The way you get out of bed, what you drink first thing, how you move your body in those first few minutes. It all matters more than you realize. If you rush, if you skip steps your body needs, you're setting yourself up for trouble later. The good news is none of this is complicated. Once you know the risks, you can easily adjust. And those small morning choices, they can be the difference between staying strong and facing setbacks you never saw coming. Getting out of bed too fast seems harmless, right? You wake up, swing your legs over the side, and stand up just like you have done for decades. But here's the thing. As we get older, our bodies do not respond the way they used to. Lying still for hours causes blood to pool in the lower parts of your body. When you jump up quickly, your heart cannot push the blood to your brain fast enough. That is why you feel dizzy, unsteady, or even blackout for a second. It is called orthostatic hypotension, and it is more common than you think, especially after 60. Oliver, 74 years old, used to be the kind of guy who popped out of bed without a second thought. One morning, he did just that, and the next thing he knew, he was on the floor, looking up at the ceiling. Luckily, he was not hurt badly, but it scared him enough to change his ways. Now, Oliver starts every morning with a 3-step routine. First, he takes a few deep breaths while still lying down and wiggles his fingers and toes to get the blood moving. Then he rolls slowly onto his side, lets his legs dangle off the bed, and sits up carefully. He plants his feet on the floor and waits 10 seconds. Only after he feels steady does he stand. Simple, right? But that small change makes a big difference. Think about it like warming up your car on a cold morning. You would not slam the gas pedal down the second you start it, would you? You let it idle, warm up, and get ready. Your body deserves the same care. If you're used to popping out of bed like you are still 20, it is time to rethink that habit. The risks are real. Falls are the #1 cause of injury for seniors. And a bad fall? It can mean a broken hip, a long hospital stay, and a much harder road to recovery. Do yourself a favor. When you wake up tomorrow, pause. Breathe. Wiggle your toes. Sit up slowly. Give your body the minute it needs to catch up. Those few extra seconds could save you from weeks or months of pain. It is not about being weak. It is about being wise. Your future self will thank you every single morning. For many of us, that first cup of coffee is a sacred ritual. It is comforting, it is energizing, and honestly, it feels like the real start to the day. But drinking coffee on an empty stomach, that is where things start to go wrong, especially as we get older. When you wake up, your body is still in a delicate balance. Your blood sugar is low, your stomach is empty, and your stress hormones are naturally higher. Pouring coffee into that system with no buffer can cause a big spike in cortisol, making you feel jittery, anxious, or even nauseous. Daniel, 75 years old, learned this the hard way. Every morning, black coffee was the first thing he reached for. He thought the heartburn and stomach pain he felt later were just part of aging. Turns out, his empty stomach routine was making things worse. Once Daniel started eating something small before his coffee, like a banana or a handful of almonds, the heartburn eased up and his energy became steadier throughout the morning. Your stomach produces acid to digest food. Without food, that acid has nothing to work on except your stomach lining. Over time, this can lead to inflammation, acid reflux, or even ulcers. And if you already have digestive sensitivities, coffee on an empty stomach can make symptoms 10 times worse. Here is a simple fix. Before you brew that pot, eat something small. It does not have to be a big breakfast. A piece of toast, a few crackers, some yogurt, or even a little oatmeal will do the trick. Not only does this protect your stomach, but it also helps your body process caffeine more smoothly. You will feel a steadier energy instead of a sharp spike followed by a crash. It is a small shift, but can transform how you feel all morning long. Better digestion, better mood, better energy. Tomorrow, before you reach for that mug, ask yourself, did I feed my body first? If not, grab a quick bite. Your gut, your heart, and your whole day will thank you for it. Little changes like this are not about giving up the things you love. They're about making smart adjustments so you can keep enjoying them without the side effects. Protect your mornings. Protect your comfort. Start your day by fueling your body right. Skipping water first thing in the morning might not seem like a big deal, but it sets the tone for your entire day. When you sleep, your body loses water through breathing and sweating, even if you do not feel it happening. You wake up slightly dehydrated, whether you realize it or not. And if you ignore that, it only gets worse. Lucas, who is 76, used to jump straight into his day with a hot cup of coffee. No water, no breakfast, just coffee. At first, he thought the sluggishness and morning headaches were just part of getting older. But after a health scare, his doctor explained something simple. His body was running dry every single morning. By drinking a glass of water, first thing, Lucas turned things around. His headaches became less frequent. His energy improved. His mornings felt lighter and sharper. Your blood needs enough water to flow smoothly. Your heart works harder when your blood thickens from dehydration. Even your brain, which is 75% water, struggles without it. Starting your day with water rehydrates your system, kickstarts your metabolism, and helps flush out the waste your body has built up overnight. It does not have to be complicated. Keep a glass of water by your bed. As soon as you wake up, before you check your phone, before you sip your coffee, drink that water. If plain water feels boring, try adding a squeeze of lemon. Some people prefer warm water because it is gentler on the stomach first thing. And do not wait until you feel thirsty. Thirst is already a sign that your body is behind. By the time you are thirsty, you are already mildly dehydrated. Think of it like oiling a machine. You would not expect your car to run well without proper fluids, right? Your body is the same way. Hydration keeps everything running smoothly. It is a small habit with a huge payoff. You will feel clearer, move easier, think faster. You might even notice fewer muscle cramps, better digestion, and steadier moods. Tomorrow morning, make a promise to yourself. Water first. Before the coffee. Before the emails. Before the chaos of the day starts. One small glass. One powerful shift. Your body will thank you in ways you will feel all day long. Morning stiffness is something a lot of people brush off, but it is actually your body's way of asking for a little patience. When you've been lying still all night, your joints and muscles get tight. Your circulation slows down. If you jump out of bed too fast without giving your body time to adjust, you are setting yourself up for a fall or a pulled muscle. Ethan, who is 78, thought he could still power through his mornings like he did at 50. One day, he stood up too fast, his knee gave out, and he ended up falling hard against the bathroom counter. A fractured hip and months of painful recovery later, he realized he needed a new approach. The truth is, morning stiffness is not just an inconvenience. It is a serious warning sign that your body needs a gentle start. Think of it like waking up a car engine after a cold night. You would not slam it into gear and hit the highway immediately. You let it warm up first. Your body needs the same care. Before you even think about standing, spend a few minutes waking up your body while you're still lying down. Start with simple moves. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Rotate your ankles and wrists. Gently pull one knee up to your chest, then the other. Take a few deep breaths, filling your lungs and letting your blood flow increase naturally. When you feel ready, roll onto your side. Push up with your arms, letting your legs dangle off the bed. Sit for a few moments. Let your body adjust. Only when you feel steady should you stand up. If you use a night light, it can also help you see better and avoid disorientation in the dark. These small steps sound simple, and they are, but they are powerful. They protect your joints, your balance, and your confidence. Nobody wants to live in fear of falling, and you do not have to. It just takes a little morning wisdom. Tomorrow morning, permit yourself to ease into the day. Your body has worked hard for you all these years. It deserves a little extra kindness now. Slow down, stretch out, move mindfully. Start your day feeling strong, steady, and ready for whatever comes next. Sometimes the smallest changes make the biggest difference, especially in the morning. Adding just a few simple habits to your routine can help you feel stronger, steadier, and more energized all day long. The first habit is letting natural light hit your eyes as early as possible. When you wake up, open the blinds or step outside if you can. Sunlight tells your brain it is time to be alert. It resets your internal clock, boosts your mood, and even helps you sleep better that night. Lucas, who struggled with feeling sluggish until noon, started sitting by his kitchen window each morning. Within a week, he noticed he felt more awake and positive before breakfast. The second habit is taking 5 deep belly breaths before you move. While you're still lying down, put one hand on your stomach and breathe deeply so you feel your belly rise and fall. This helps flood your body with oxygen, lowers your blood pressure naturally, and prepares your brain and muscles for movement. It is like hitting the reset button for your whole system. If you ever feel dizzy or foggy first thing, this tiny breathing ritual can make a huge difference. The third habit is spending just 3 minutes doing gentle stretches before standing up. You do not have to be a yoga master. Just some easy moves like wiggling your toes, circling your ankles and wrists, pulling your knees up toward your chest, and reaching your arms overhead. These movements help wake up stiff joints, get your blood flowing, and build confidence before you take your first steps. Ethan, after his fall, added these stretches to his morning. Not only did he feel steadier getting out of bed, but he also found his balance and posture improved throughout the day. You do not need fancy equipment or a lot of time. You just need the commitment to treat your body with the care it deserves first thing in the morning. Stack these 3 habits together, and they create a powerful morning ritual. Natural light, deep breathing, and gentle movement. Simple steps that add up to a stronger, safer, and more vibrant day. Tomorrow morning, try just one. Open the blinds, take 5 deep breaths, or stretch before you stand. See how your body responds. Then layer in another habit next week. You will be amazed how much better your mornings and your entire day can feel when you give your body a little extra love right from the start. Every morning gives you a fresh start. Those first few minutes when you wake up set the tone for everything that follows. A few mindful actions can protect your balance, boost your circulation, and clear your mind before you even step out of your bedroom. Imagine starting your day feeling steady instead of wobbly, clear-headed instead of foggy, strong instead of drained. It does not happen by accident. It happens when you honor what your body needs. Sip that water. Stretch those joints. Stand up slowly. Let natural light warm your face. Simple, powerful moves that add up to a healthier life. Most people ignore these moments. Most people do not even realize how important they are until something bad happens. But you're not most people. You are here. You are learning. You're choosing to do better. And that choice, repeated every single morning, is what builds a stronger, safer future for you. Now it is your turn. What small change are you going to make tomorrow morning? I would love to hear which habit surprised you the most or which one you are excited to try. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. If you found value in today's conversation, please hit that like button and subscribe for more tips. And do not forget to share this video with a friend who could use a little morning wisdom. 2. Building better mornings is not about making huge changes overnight. It is about small, simple choices that add up over time. Choosing to drink water first. Choosing to stretch before you stand. Choosing to move with care instead of rushing. These are not hard things to do, but they take awareness. They take commitment. And every time you choose them, you are investing in your future health, your future strength, and your future independence. You have worked hard to get to this point in life. Your mornings should celebrate that, not put it at risk. Starting tomorrow, honor your body. Give yourself the time and care you deserve. Small actions, big results. You're not just aging. You are growing wiser, stronger, and better every single day.